Brooks making a change here. MV's checked in. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. Brooks feeling it out a bit.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And both free throws good for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside, Martin. 5 on the clock. Şengün passes to MP. Houston gets it back. And a wide open look for Bane. And another miss by Memphis. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork him.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Morant against Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to MP. Back to Porter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of earlier.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Gordon finds MP. Lets it go from 11. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He also loved that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
It's trailed by 9. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal.
He's a tough player. It's why Gordon's been one of the best role players in the league his entire career.
Eric Gordon was huge in those classic Rockets-Warriors playoff games, wasn't it?
It's almost forgotten, but Gordon was going toe-to-toe with the Splash Brothers, scoring 19 and 20 points per game in that 18 and 19 postseason battles. Eric's a big game player.
Jones, that's for 2. That one, no good. And it's Houston the other way, pushing it up. Here's MP. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Houston.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game so far.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That's good from Morant.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP finds Porter. He takes it in. It's good. Porter's got 7 points. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden and Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times, nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right player. Here's Martin. Pass to Şengün. And the 3 off target. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
MP outside. Outside Porter. Driving in. Here's MP. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Adams outside. Pass to Brooks. Over Martin. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Adams. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Şengün with the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
MP with it, now defended by Adams. Here's Porter with the drive.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Brooks outside. Here's Morant. He's got 16. Brooks outside. Releases. Offensive rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
In the corner, it's Martin. Back to MP. And he banks in the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The pass to Concho. Back to Morant. Brooks with no one around. And again, Memphis no good. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Atlanta. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks outside. Over Martin. Here's Adams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Fires from 14, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Porter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
2 minutes.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
They've got Jalen Green, Jayshawn Tate out there with MP, and it's Christopher in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Aldama, covered by MP. Aldama passes to Tillman. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant. They need this. And yes, it's good. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now Morant. Wound up there for Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got
Grizzlies, 56.
MP's checked in for Kenyon Martin, and it's Green in for Eric Gordon. Memphis also making some changes. Aldama's checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is out there with Jones. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Aldama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Şengün. Back to MP. To halt the run, and he gets the whistle. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you.
What?
Why can't you be more of a leader like MP?
Come
Why are
on
you gonna
now.
be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis.
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Yo, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now. Come on.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they're absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how
I can see that.
inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.